Thank you, Speaker. I rise today to bring the voices of health professionals, frontline workers, patients and their families into this chamber so they are placed on the public record. Speaker, Concord Hospital is one of our state's most important health institutions, but it is struggling. Our health workers are struggling. That's not a secret. Concord Hospital is already under immense pressure, and with population growth set to surge in the coming years, we face a grave crisis unless urgent action is taken. Concord's emergency department is outdated, undersized and overstretched. Nurses, doctors and staff are doing their very best under the conditions. But the reality is simple. Concord Hospital urgently needs an upgrade. We can't expect frontline staff to deliver world-class care in facilities that are decades behind the modern needs of today. Before the 2023 election, the former Liberal government recognised this. In their last term, it built and opened the 341 Stage 1 redevelopment. As a candidate, I committed $260 million towards Stage 2 of the Concord Hospital redevelopment. This funding earmarked for a new emergency department, an expanded intensive care unit, a 24-bed inpatient ward, and an expanded cardiology investigation unit. These upgrades would transform Concord Hospital into a facility capable of meeting the demands of a growing community. The Minns opposition at the time made no such commitment in 2023. Fast forward to now, 2.5 years into government, they still haven't. No mention in their past three budgets, no investment, no plan for this great hospital. This Minns Labor government doesn't have a plan for Concord Hospital. Meanwhile, demand is growing. The government is whacking homes all over our community. 18,000 homes in North Strathfield, 15,000 homes near Burwood North Metro Station at Concord, and rapid growth in Rhodes and Five Dock. Yet it refuses to deliver the capacity, facilities and services at Concord Hospital to cater for a population set to explode. I want to repeat that, more than 30,000 homes, new homes, without a single dollar for our local hospital. Worse still, this Minns Labor government has stripped Concord Hospital of specialist-led diabetes services, forcing patients to go out of area for care and onto months-long waiting lists just to see a specialist for their diabetes. To me, Mr. Speaker, that's a disgrace. It is especially indefensible when Sydney Local Health District's own data shows our population is ageing at an above-average rate. I want to thank local constituent Linda for raising this with me and assure her and all patients we will fight this decision every step of the way. The crisis at Concord Hospital isn't hypothetical. On the 19th of August, 2GB reported the story of a woman who waited 16 hours in Concord Hospital's emergency department, forced to sleep across 3 chairs in the waiting room. When she finally received a short-stay bed, it was clear the hospital lacked the resources to meet patient demands. The Premier himself admitted on 2GB, and I quote, "The reason everybody sprung to action is because it's on the radio." That's unacceptable. People shouldn't have to call talkback radio to get a bed in a hospital. We know this isn't an isolated incident, and I've heard many stories from my local constituents. The issues at Concord Hospital go beyond bricks and mortar. They cut to culture. I'm deeply troubled by reports of bullying and a toxic environment at Concord Hospital. Skilled professionals with decades of experience have walked away because of a culture of cover-up. Rules preventing staff from speaking openly, even with elected representatives. Silencing those trying to improve the system. The rhetoric is, if you speak at Concord Hospital, if you speak up, you're punished, demoted or moved on. I call on the executive at New South Wales Health, at Concord Hospital and at Sydney Local Health District. Leadership must take responsibility because culture starts at the top. We only need to recall the radiology backlog of 2023 when patients with serious conditions waited months and months for scans to be reported. Temporary fixes may have covered over the cracks, but they never solved the problem. It was a band-aid solution on a hospital system in crisis. Speaker, our health system is in dire straits. Concord Hospital is already under strain, and without urgent investment in infrastructure and staffing, the pressure will become unbearable. Hospital staff are our greatest asset. We all know that. To the government and to the hospital leadership, please fix this. Our community, our health workers deserve nothing less.
Thank you. I call